Once again, I welcome you guys to the Make IT Simple YouTube channel. This video is a continuation to my previous video, which is learning about Python. If you didn't go through my previous video, just go through it and come back to this video. I have given the video link in the description section. In this video, I'm going to explain about modules in Python. Let's get into the demo right away. A module in Python is basically a file with some Python code. And we use modules to organize our code into multiple files, just like a sections in supermarket. When you go to our supermarket, there are separate sections for fruits, vegetables, cleaning products, and so on. We don't have one section with all the products in the supermarket. We have the same concept in programming. So instead of writing all our code, or instead of writing all our functions and classes in the file called app.py, we want to break our code into multiple files. We refer to each file as a module. With this, not only our code is better organized and structured, but we will also have the ability to reuse our code. For example, I'm going to define here two functions for converting the weights from pounds to kilogram and kilogram to pounds. See over here. And now what we can do is we can take these two functions and put them in a separate module called converters, and then we can import that module into any program that needs a converter function. Let me show you how to do that. Let's open the project panel from the left hand side and just click on new, and there are two options to create a file. There is a file option and Python file. If you're clicking on file, you need to explicitly give the extension. Otherwise, you can just click on Python file and type converters, 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 that's it, and entering over here. Now what you have to do is I need to copy all these functions over here. I'm just copying this functions and pasting it over here and removing everything from here. With this, we have cleaned all our file or all our functions from this file. It's not loaded with different functions. So if you want to write more functions with the classes, we want to put them in the corresponding modules. A module should contain all the related functions and classes. Now you want to import these converter modules over here in this app.py file, right? And that's really easy. For that, what you have to do is on the top, we write import and the file name converters, that's it. Now what we'll do is the converter will act like an object, and you can use the dot operator to access all the methods defined and all its members and functions defined over there. Just converters dot, you can see all the methods I have defined over there, right? It is listing kilogram to pound and pound to kilogram, just using kilogram to pound. And we can call one of these functions and just using the kilogram 80, that's it. I'm just printing it over here, print the value. Let's see whether it's working fine or not. And if I run it, it's getting the pounds, the kilogram to pounds. Now there is another way, another syntax for importing models. Let me show you that also. So instead of importing the entire model, now if I click the dot, means it is listing all the methods or all the functions defined in that model, like kilogram to pound and pound to kilogram. But I don't want that one. I want only the particular module or a particular function from the module. Means what you can do is you can just type from and then name of the model. Name of the model is converters, and that's it, name of the model converters, and then type import and then press control space. So it will list down all the methods or functions or members defined in that module, and from here you can grab one of these functions like pounds to kilogram, that's it. Now what you can do is with this we can directly call this function, and you can just directly call this function pounds to kilogram, that's it, and just like a function defined in our file. And what I'm going to do is I'm just adding the values pounds 177, that's it. I'm just printing the value, print off, that's it. Now if I'm going to print this, means it is printing the value, right? Printing the value of kilogram. So just compare these two lines, like the fourth and fifth line. On this line, fifth line, right, we have to prefix this function. We are prefixing the function with the name of the object called converters. So we have to type the converters and then dot. By make use of dot means just see here, if I make use of dot, we will be able to access all the functions, just define all the functions. In contrast to that, here when we import a specific function from our module, then we can easily call that particular function alone without prefixing the model name. So here what is the takeaway is we use the modules to better organize our code. Instead of writing all the code or instead of writing all the functions in one file, you can break your code across multiple files. Each file is called modules. and it should contain only the related function and classes. Then we can import the module into another module. In this case, we are importing this converter module into our app module here. We are importing the converter module into our app module. As you saw, there are two ways to import the module. We can import the entire module like this. We can import the entire module, and then we will get the object with the same name as the module, like converters. So we will type the object name and can able to access all the function and classes defined in the module. The other approach is like import a specific function or a class from the model using the from and import statement. So in this video, I explained about how to import a model and how to make use of it, and what are the approach to import the model, like whether you can import all the models or whether you can import a specific model. If you have any doubts on implementing this, just add in the comment section. I'll be very happy to help you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Have a good day.